In today's video, I'll walk you through how to use Proton Pass. Proton is known for privacy-first tools like Proton Mail and Proton VPN, and now they have launched Proton Pass, a password manager built with the same focus on security and transparency. In this video, I'll show you what it can do, how it works, and whether it's worth your trust. So stick around to find out. And now, before we proceed into setting up our Proton Pass, one thing that we should establish first is that if we could trust Proton Pass, because password security is more critical than ever. Data breaches, phishing, and reused passwords make it easy for hackers to break into your accounts. That's where Proton Pass steps in. Following the same privacy-first philosophy as Proton's other tools, it's fully end-to-end encrypted, meaning not even Proton can access your data. And because it's open source, security researchers can verify its code. So you're not just trusting them, you're trusting the proof. Alright, so now let's set up our account. So first is that you want to go into proton.me/pass, and then you'll be here into the Proton Pass website. Now, in here, you would want to go into pricing first because we would need to establish or get the plan and pricing that is appropriate for us before we could proceed into actually using Proton Pass. Next is that we have individuals or businesses plans in here. So you could go for businesses if you are using Proton Pass for business. But in my case, I'm just an individual. So I'm just going to stick with the individuals plans and pricing. So in here, we have Proton Free, Pass Plus, Pass Family, and Proton Unlimited. So basically, Proton Pass has a free version for individuals, which is this one. But it lacks key features like multiple vaults and two-factor integration. And now, if you would want a full experience, then you would have to go with any of these paid plans, like Pass Plus. So with Pass Plus, this gives you full access to Proton Pass features, while Pass Family is basically the same thing with Pass Plus, except there are more slots for you to use this account. So you could go with a group, for example, and then you would have an admin panel for your group or family. And next is we have Proton Unlimited. So Proton Unlimited bundles everything like Proton Mail, VPN, Calendar, Drive, and many more right here. So it's not the cheapest out there, but the value of an entire privacy suite under one account, that's pretty compelling. So as for this video, we'll just be going with Proton Free. So we're going to click here on this button to proceed. Now, we would need to provide our email address. You could also go for an encrypted email address where you could get an encrypted Proton address, which you could use on all Proton services. So I can just go for this option, and then it would now be just like this one at proton.me, or you could go for at protonmail.com. So I'm going to go for this one. So I'm just going to go for Tutors Kyle. And now for the password, make sure that you meet all of these criteria. And now that I have typed my password, I'm going to click here on Start using Proton Pass now to finally go into the human verification where I need to complete this puzzle to prove that I am human, and click on Next. And now from here, as you can see, it says, thank you for choosing Proton Pass. So that would mean that our account is now created. And now here we are, we can now secure our account. So in here, if you get locked out of your Proton account, your recovery kit will allow you to sign in and recover your data. So this is the only way to fully restore your account. So make sure you keep it somewhere safe. So you want to download this PDF. I'm going to click here on download PDF right there. Make sure that you save this and make sure you keep it secured, because if other people would get access into this file, they might be able to open your Proton Pass account. So once you're done in here, you're going to click here on I understand. If I lose my recovery details, I may permanently lose access to my account. And now click on continue. Now from here, we can now install Proton Pass. So click here on Get Proton Pass for Chrome. So first, we'll be using this one to get this into our browser as an extension. Click on Add to Chrome and click on Add to Extension. And don't worry, if you're not using Google Chrome, it's basically fine. It's the same thing. You can still add it as your extension no matter what browser that you're using. So from here, we're just going to pin our extension by going here into our extension of the browser, and make sure to pin the extension for Proton Pass. So once it's done, you just simply want to tap here or click on Done. And then from here, you can now connect your Proton account. So click here on Connect. And now we would need to log in. So just provide a password that you have made earlier. Once it's done, you just simply need to tap here or click on Sign In. And then after that, your Proton account will now be all set up on your browser with the extension. So as you can see, it says extension is now ready to use. And from here, if you are migrating from another password manager, then you can just import your password in here by clicking here. And now you could just select your password manager if you have it right here, or you could go for the CSV file. And then you could also go for the general settings and so on right here. But the first thing that you must do if you are migrating is to import your passwords first. Alternatively, if you would want to do it manually, you can just click here on your extensions on the top right. And then now you want to click here on the plus button on the top right and then go for login, alias, node, identity, or password, or whatever kind of information that you would like to save into Proton Pass. So if you want to go for login, then you can go for the title or the name of this information, then the email, and then its password, and then the two-factor authentication, and then the website and some notes if you'd want to. But in my case, I'll just try it out in here. So for example, I am going to register for an account in here, and I'm just going to go for my sample first name and last name, and then the password in here. And then you could actually use Proton Pass in here to fill in the password to make a secure password for you, just like that. And as you can see, Proton Pass will now identify the password. And now when you click here on create an account, right here, as you can see, it has now been sent to you with a link to activate the account. And in here, we just simply want to click here on add so that we will now be able to save this login information into Proton Pass. And now, when we log in here again, we could now easily log in by using Proton Pass Autofill feature. So as you can see, it has now saved my login details. Now, all I have to do to log in is to simply select the Proton Pass icon in here and click here on the login information that was detected that is appropriate for the website that we are in, and click here on login. And that's it. That's all we have to do in order for us to use Proton Pass efficiently in here in using our browser. So that autofill feature is really handy. And now, if you would want to see all of the passwords or information that you have saved on Proton Pass, all you have to do is go here into the extension, and then you should see it all right here. As for my case, I only have one because this is the first time that I have used this extension as of now, or this account, and I can see all of the details in here. So yeah, that's it on how you can easily use Proton Pass for beginners. And additionally, you could also go here and download Proton Pass for every device like Windows, iPhone, Linux, macOS, Android, and many more other things right here that you could use Proton Pass on. So just download the specified app or extension if you're using a browser, and then you could use Proton Pass the same way. And there are a ton more other features in Proton Pass, but we're not going to go through each one of them because it's going to take a long time. But this is the basic on how you could effectively use Proton Pass as your password manager without any hassle. And that's it for this tutorial. So if you have found this video helpful, kindly leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials. See you on the next video.